Hi, sixth graders. Okay, the song we're working on for this week in your book is number 34, Natalie's Rose. Okay, so I'm going to give you a second and turn there with me. This one, I don't think it's going to be hard for you because the letters are written there for you, okay? Now, ordinarily, we're not going to read music. In fact, there's only a couple more songs we're going to play in our music that have the letters there for us to help us. But this one is a good one for this week because I can't be there with you, and because we're going to work next week on a longer one when we have 3 days, when I see you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's Jingle Bells. It's also getting close to Christmas time, so that's a good one to do next week. Okay, so for Natalie's Rose, sorry, got something bothering me, my tooth. So for Natalie's Rose, let's take a look. In the first measure, we see D, and then that's going to be another D. But which D are they? Are they this open string D? Or are they the 3-finger D up on the A string? And how do you know? Well, look at where it's located. It's located all the way at the bottom below the staff. And we know from playing this back at the beginning of the year, that's our open D string. So D, D, E, G. I'm going to play that and you play it back to me. Okay, so if you don't have your violin up, I want you to put it up now, and we'll do it just like we do in class, where I'm going to play a measure, and then you play it as soon as I'm done. Okay, I'll do first measure again. D, D, E, G. Here's the second measure. F, you go. F, G, A, rest. Third measure. F, F, G, next line, F. Did you notice? F, G, A. That was the same as measure 2. Okay, next one, G, A, B. G, A, B. Now, A, A, B, C. 3 Ds. High D, low D, high D. That was like Caribbean Island in some of those ones. The Olympic high jump part went from the high and the low D. Okay, so in case you forgot, remember we have our open string. First finger's E, second finger F sharp, and third finger G, because they go right up in order. D, E, F sharp, G. And on our A string, we have open A. We'll go in order again. B, C sharp, and then D. Okay, so let's go through this song again, where I play a measure and you play it back to me. Measure 1. D, D, E, G. F, G, A. F, F, G, A. B, B, A. F, G, A. Rest. G, A, B. A, B, C sharp. D, D, D. And if you look at my fingers when I play those last 3 notes, I don't have to move them at all. I just move my bow. All right, we're going to try it all the way through together from the beginning. 1, 2, beginning, go. Okay, at the beginning of the song, you see how it says next to Natalie's Rose? Remember to count? Why do you think it's reminding you of that? I think it's probably because there's a number of rests throughout this song thrown in. And so you have to make sure a rest does get a beat, right? It's just a beat of silence. So we're going to play it one more time together, and then you're going to practice it on your own. Here we go. Beginning. 1, 2, D, go. Rest. 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 All right, so practice it. You can either rewind this and practice it with me. This is going to take several more times through to get it good. You're not done, okay? You can rewind this and practice it with me. You can practice it with EssentialElementsInteractive.com, which you should have already pulled up because I asked you to already be practicing several songs before this with Essential Elements Interactive. Or if you'd rather, you can just practice it on your own by yourself for a little bit. But it's going to take several more times through till you get it fluent and nice and smooth. Tomorrow you're going to be recording yourself on the Chromebook playing it and submitting it to me for your test grade. So practice it until you've got it. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, message me and I'll see you tomorrow.